Alright, what is up, everybody? This is Zach Rice. We are back again with more of Avernum 4 Greed and Glory. I get the feeling now we are in the lair of the giant, intelligent, friendly spiders now. Yep, pretty much. In the shadows, you see creatures straight out of the drunken legends of adventurers. Most dismiss these tales as ramblings of the drunk and deluded, or, at least, the criminally stupid. There are a number of spiders living down here. However, they are not, as would be expected, pouncing on you to deliver venom. Instead, they are giggling, chatting, and weaving webbing to make this cave more comfortable. When you enter, all activity stops. The spiders turn to look at you. There is an awkward silence. Then they start to cheer. Hooray! Walking people! Neat! And more of the like. You have discovered the main lair of the giant, intelligent, friendly, talking spiders. Oh boy. What has been an occurrence in pretty much all the Avernum games. And even Nethergate had them, even though they weren't really a significant part of the plot. This shipwreck has been paralyzed by spider venom and left in a tight, cozy bundle of webbing. It waits patiently to be consumed. Well, that's an interesting portrait. This is a baby spider freshly hatched. It can barely talk, but that doesn't keep it from following you around and asking you a long series of incomprehensible questions. A guard spider watches you from the shadows. Any attempt at conversation results in an endless string of mindless chatter from which it is hard to escape. The spider mentions that the chief spider sometimes sends them out to hunt nearby bits of tempting prey. The spider is in charge of looking after the young ones. The baby talking spiders are about a foot tall and the adults are as high as your waist. Looking after the children is a tough job. The babies constantly attempt to devour their nurse. She shakes them off, turns to you, and shakes her petal palps in greeting. Hi, she says brightly. My name is Spider. Welcome. You're cute. Those kids look like a handful. But I don't have hands, she says helpfully. Then she pauses. Oh, that must be a person joke. Neat. Yes, they are a handful. She giggles. We are trying to have lots of babies to make a big cluster. They have to be taught to be good spiders and not bad spiders. What do the babies need to learn? How to talk and make webs and jump and hunt. Oh, and not to eat each other. We spiders have an instinctive desire to devour each other. We are not naturally social creatures. Fighting that instinct is what makes us smart. She waves her petal palps cheerily. You were going to make a big settlement down here? Cluster, you mean? Yeah. The chief led us down here to Avernum, where we were happy. And here we are, and now there will be a lot of us. Where's the chief? She's around somewhere. Her name is Spider. Spider takes a moment to shake off a baby who is chewing on one of her hind legs. Then she bares her fangs at you in a terrifying display that some would consider a smile. Are any of these babies yours? Her body sags sadly. No, not yet. First I need to find a mate. Yeah, I sure do need a mate. Then she gives you a look that makes you feel slightly uncomfortable. There's something else I'd like to... Will you marry me? She blurts out. I'm afraid I can't. It's a species thing, nothing personal. She sniffles. Oh, okay. I understand completely. She runs off, bawling. A line of hungry baby spiders chases after her. I am curious to see what that dialogue is. Sure, I'll come back to you after I save the Avernum. Truth? I don't believe you. Truth? I don't believe you. Why would she? Sure, I'll come back after I save the Avernum. Hooray! Yeah, just lie about it. Hooray, hooray, I'll go make a nice whip so you can be comfortable when you come back. I promise I'll wait for you. Then, hedging her bets, she says, unless I meet someone nice before you come back. She runs off to get weaving. That's actually pretty funny. Well, looks like we found the main one, unless it's just another random spider, and we probably have to find the chief somewhere. The spider is older than the others. Her hair is sparse and gray in spots. She normally carries herself with a somber, quiet dignity. Then she spoils the effect by talking. Hi, visitor. My name is Spider. I am the chief. We welcome you into our humble new home. Are all spiders called Spider? Sure. What else would we call silly? This is your new home? Yep. It's all neat and nice and cheery. Actually, it isn't. I led my spider peoples down here from the surface. We had all gone up there with the Avernumites because we wanted to see the sun. It didn't work out. Why didn't it work out? The Empirites. They are mean. They don't like spiders, and they don't like thinky-talky peoples who aren't humans. We have to hide from them all the time. We couldn't see the sun, which is why we went up there in the first place. So other spiders are still up there? Yeah, it's sad. We split up. Them up there, us down here. It is good in a way. The more spread out we are, the better chance that friendly, happy spiders keep existing. Then more of us can eat yummy bugs. How did you get back down here? Through special secret tunnels known only to spider kind. Chief of the spiders, stands tall and proud and makes steady eye contact. Since she only comes up to your waist and has far more eyes than you do, you'd have to bend your neck. What are your responsibilities as chief? I look after things, guide my spiders, settle disputes, give my sacred wisdom. Sacred wisdom? Sure, why not? What sort of disputes? Oh, the standard stuff. She ate my fly. He tore at my web. She ate my leg. That kind of thing. Give me an example of your wisdom. Here is a simple spider proverb. Never build two webs when one will do, because if you do, you catch too many bugs. Then you forget not to eat too many bugs, and you eat too many bugs. Then your abdomen is sore. I see wisdom in this. Humans can be guided by this wisdom, just not quite literally. You are very kind. Maybe one day humans will welcome me into their cities as leader. Stranger things have happened, you suppose. Have you had any problems? Not too many. The giants are scared of spiders and nobody else is out here, so this is a good place to be. There is only one problem, and it makes us sad. What is the problem? There's not enough bugs. There are enough for us here now, but not enough to make a big tribe of spiders, and the problem is the giants. They call all the chitracks around here. They have them in big cages in their fort, and they don't let them loose, so they can breed and feed us. Oh, if only someone would beat up the giants and let the yummy bugs free. Half of Spider's eyes winked at you. Why do the giants keep chitracks around? So they can eat them. They like to eat chitracks too. Our chitracks. It doesn't seem right. Where's the giant fort? Directions confuse me. From our lair, you go west to the ruin town, and then south to the gate, then west past the gate, then east to their big fort. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure at this point we already did that. Yeah, okay, we already did that. Well, glad I did, so I don't have to go back there and do that. I've freed the chitracks. Hooray! The chief spider gives you a kiss on the knee. Now they will breed and spread, and we can eat and eat and eat. As a reward, we'll clear away the webs to a safe cave. You can rest here any time you need to sleep safely. Also, I'll get you a treasure we got off a giant. The spider leaves the cave and returns with a length of polished ivory. A giant used this as a toothpick. We stole it. You should take it. I can't hold it right. I don't have thumbs. Okay, good to know I can actually take a rest here, but I'm not sure if I want to rest here, to be honest. But it might be convenient. The spider is fast, low to the ground, and blessed with a long and vicious set of fangs. He is impressive and imposing until he begins to talk. Hi, my name is Spider. I'm the hunter spider. I go hunt for tasty things. You're the hunter for your tribe? Yeah, look. He executes a rather impressive triple jump maneuver, aiming a nasty bite at the air with each pounce. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to teach all the babies to fight. He is sad. We need fighters. Every young spider will become a warrior? No, just the ones who are real good and fast and jumpy. The rest will make webs and look after babies and tell us stories. But the fighters are the most important. Why do you need fighters? Because so many things are afraid of spiders and fear us and won't even hug us or anything. And sometimes they try to hit us. Unfair. It got extra bad on the surface. You were on the surface? Yep. A lot of us are still up there, but they have to run from humans and be scared all the time. That's why our little group came back down to the underworld. It's safer. Back down? You were in the underworld before. Yes, we were in the underworld. When humans went to the surface, we went with. That was a mistake, so we came back. Our old lair was taken, so we came here. The warrior spider stops, thinks, and has an incredibly rare moment of accurate self-reflection. I'm not sure if talking spiders are good at long-term planning. The hunter spider bounced around the cave, practicing his elaborate jumps, dodges, and pounces. What do you hunt? I hunt yummy, tasty bugs, especially the big ones that can fight back. They're the best, and sometimes I have to bite a giant. That lets them know that they shouldn't bug us. You fight giants? Oh yeah, it's easy. I run out and bite one in the ankle and run away. Then the poison makes it real slow. Then it falls over and moves slow. Then we come in and make webs, and the giant is a happy, tasty bundle. It's a good trick. You should try it. What sort of bugs do you like? Oh, all sorts. Giant roaches and giant worms and big grubs and tasty, tasty chit racks. It would be easier if they just came down and lay down and let us eat them, but they don't. So we have to hunt them. It is what the great spider in the sky decreed. Great spider in the sky? Yeah! Spider doesn't feel that any elaboration is necessary. Okay, well, at least we're getting, like, scrolls and stuff out of this. And we got that quest, like... When the spider settled here, they found an abandoned campsite, probably for abyss miners. They webbed it off, but kept it intact. You happily take the rare chance to have a safe rest. Okay, well, at least this is one place to consider. I remember in past Avernum games there were like a few more spiders you could talk to optionally, but it could get kind of tedious. I mean, essentially you were just better off just talking to the main one, since it was the only one that would give you a quest anyway. Oh yay, more giants. I personally don't mind the giant, intelligent, friendly talking spiders, since it always has been a recurring joke and is forgivable, but I can see why some people would find it like an annoying aspect of the game. But it's always been like apparent in these games anyway. Dang, they did a lot of damage to freaking Sabrina there. If we're facing a lot of giants, I think right now resistance to physical and acid is a good safe bet to do. And I think Cloak of Curses doesn't hurt either. Yeah, I know I fall back on Cloak of Curses a lot, but I feel like it is like the best option. Okay, yeah, we already went there. Just want to make sure I explore everything I can here. At least we can finally complete that quest too for the guy in Spire. So there is that. I'm sure it's an interesting choice if you choose to assassinate Battlemaster Cruel instead of Annatolia. But I feel like you get a lot more... You get more stuff in Varga anyway compared to Spire. wonder what killing Battlemaster Cruel would entail. Okay, right now I'm not nearly as worried as like the Giants, since they're clearly physical fighters and stuff like that. So that's why I'm not exhausting spells or anything. Although we will recharge as soon as we go back to Barga anyway. Oh yeah, the Lay on Hands and Strategic Cap is definitely one of the best items you can get. For sure. In fact, well, I'll check things later. So I'll have an idea of what is the maximum I should train my mage and priest spells, so... I kind of want to spare Annatolia only to keep the arena an ongoing thing, rather than just straight up assassinate her, but... Ooh, we could... That might be an interesting dialogue. But first, let's go ahead and just complete the quest for the, for that one. Man, get out of my way! Freaking guard. Or mercenary, or whatever you are. I mean, they were nice to me, so we could lie. Let me see what happens if we, tell the truth, though. I found the spiders. Excellent, excellent. With a bit of effort, I may have some specimens soon. Lovely. I bet they have the most interesting brains. As a reward, he gets one for you. You wouldn't really hurt the spiders, would you? Why do you engage in such delicate Avernite sentimentality? They're just spiders. One spider, more or less, doesn't matter. Okay, what happens if we lied, though? I've explored, no spiders around. Nope, none at all. Gee, that doesn't sound suspicious at all. Eichler is suspicious, but he just shrugs. Oh, well, no reward for you then. Pity. I really would like to get one of those spiders. I bet they would have the most interesting brains. Okay, this is going to sound so greedy of me, but I'm just going to go ahead and tell him since we actually got a reward for it. Yeah, that's a bunch of XP. I probably wouldn't pass that up. Honestly. Okay. And we get a trade out of this, so... Quick strike. I kind of want to get a level of that, to be honest. Because that sounds like it could be helpful. Let's get one of these. Let's get one of those. And we have one skill point left over. I'll just let it carry over to whatever the next level is. If we get a next level, I mean, I feel like we're getting closer to the max levels you can get in this, to be honest. And we're going to go with more criticals. Yeah, maybe on future playthroughs, I'll experiment more with, like, some of this other stuff. And look up some, like, different builds that people have, because... Because a lot of the stuff I feel like I did kind of pass over. But you do have to sacrifice like certain things in order to get those. So yeah, definitely something I want to experiment in the future for this playthrough. Let's go ahead and boost strength up. Let's go ahead and put Blade Master. Yeah, I'll just be honest here. I don't think having a pole weapons user is really all that. I should have just kept Nova and Archer, but I'll do that on future future playthroughs. That's not recording. Yeah, I kind of want to get this boosted up to 14 only to get more battle disciplines, but I feel like it might be a waste. Let's just give a boost to intelligence. Oh, it is tempting to get something else. Actually, okay, defense I'm not worried about too much. I definitely wanted to max out more hardiness. Yeah, let's just stick with intelligence. And then more criticals again. We'll just get 2 there. Just give more hardiness there so we have more resistance to like things. And I'll just go ahead and let like couple skill points just carry over. And for trait, yeah, more criticals. I definitely want to see how people like built certain things, because I feel like there's only like so many amount of levels you can go to left. In the remastered Avernum trilogy, you could go up to level 30, and then anything else you got afterward would be extra. But depending on well, basically where you were at in the story anyway, it didn't really matter, because late game stuff, you're already pretty strong enough by that point. But going back to the point system, yeah, the point-based system is definitely pretty interesting, I think. Yeah, and Sabrina and Azrael both at this point do have some decent resistances, so that's good. So you definitely want to get hardiness on them, for sure. In the future, I definitely want to make my mages have bows instead of thrown missiles, because there are bows that will benefit mages. But yeah, I wonder what is the maximum I should raise up pre-spells, because we get plenty of equipment. Oh, not there. We definitely get equipment that will boost it, so maybe the max is 19, so maybe 17 pre-spells max you should raise it to. But we also get this, so maybe actually 15. We get lay on hands and meditation band as reward. Yeah, 15 it feels like a good compromise, considering you get stuff like these in the game. I don't know. Okay. Don't want to indulge in all that right now, because we're going to be here forever in that case, but I want to see what happens if you tell Annatolia about Emario. I killed a spy and infiltrator named Emario. She said before she died that she corrupted the spire. Annatolia leaps from her chair and begins to scream at you. What? You idiot! You blundering fool! Emario was a helper and patron, a fool who spread the gold of the Empire, and you... At first, she contemplates telling her guards to attack you. Then she realizes that anyone who can best Emario is a dangerous foe. She falls back into her chair. Just get out of my sight. You are no good to me now. I will not aid you. Okay, that actually got Battle Master Kroll completed. Since we went that path. Okay, she's pretty much hostile now, so it might be okay to kill her at this point. Okay, I know I quick saved already, but let's go ahead and do it. I am here to kill you as a favor to Battle Master Kroll. Oh, really? You dare to fight someone with my amazing magical protection? You have doomed yourself. I don't like the idea of bringing the shade here, but I feel like we need all the help we can get at the moment. Alright, let's bring a quick gas in here. Amazing. Alright, let's save our best spells from when we actually need them. Annatolia's bracelets begin to sparkle. The magical shield surrounding her shimmers slightly, and then changes color. The stone figures by the north wall begin to move. Their stone turns to flesh, and then they grow. Okay, it's a good thing we have stuff to help us right now. Okay, now might be a good time to actually use some, like, major. We're probably still gonna have to kill these giants anyway. After she dies, because not all the counters make the enemies, like, despawn. Dang, my shade of my quick gas alone is doing some major work there. Oh, you punk. Annatolia collapsed to the ground, freshly assassinated. Unfortunately, most of her magical items are personally attuned to her. They crumble into dust the moment she hits the ground. You listen for the sounds of chaos or rage outside, but you don't hear anything unusual. Leaders in the Abyss get assassinated with some frequency. Oh, does that mean the town's not going to be hostile to us then? I wonder then. Oh, I hate that Azrael is stunned because he's going to need the healing. Do we have anything in the junk bag right now that can, like, do regeneration? Dang it, no there isn't. Okay, I do have plenty of return life scrolls, so... Wow, it's crazy how either Azrael or Sabrina are getting KO'd right now. But I'll take it. And now I'll be able to do a mass healing. Perfect. Alright, for doing that, just for doing that, have fun with this, people. Probably still going to be attacked by her guards or something, but... Alright, charmed for 2 more turns. Oh man, I didn't mean to do... Dang it. Okay, well, killing her still gave us, like, some reward. Warlock's Cord, Unthreatening, Spellcraft, Wall of Faith, 1 to Magery. Ooh. Well, only, I guess that works best for Azrael. Oh, I hate to get rid of Sniper's Belt, but this is way better. Yeah. Oh, bye-bye, boosted throne missiles. But dang, you know that they don't care about Annatolia enough if they pretty much expected her to get assassinated. I mean, we might get attacked on the way out still, so I'm being aware of that. Nope. The death of Queen Annatolia has left them strangely unmoved. They're waiting for some other brave soul to dare to seize her throne. Yeah, only her guards were hostile. Okay, let's see if there's any more unique dialogue regarding Queen Annatolia. I heard that she was secretly consorting with enemies of Avernum. Of course, now that she is dead, I'll have to find fresher gossip. Okay, so I feel like this worked out more than decently, honestly. And we still have access to the arena, so I can't complain too much. Then again, if the arena was like a feature you can always come back and redo, it makes sense that... Okay, so good that the arena is like a recurring thing you can do. Man, in like previous Avernum games, if you attacked the leader of the whole like area, in previous games just in general, if you attacked the leader, then you pretty much made the whole town hostile. So that's why I was more careful about doing things like that, but good to know they don't actually care about Queen Annatolia, so. What does helping Queen Annatolia entail, though, even if she does work with the enemies of Avernum? Like, I wonder if that's even worth it. But hey, Battlemaster Cruel, I have some good news for you. I have killed Annatolia. Battlemaster Cruel has heard. He is pleased and will reward you as you have done it in an honorable way, face to face. You receive an honorable weapon from my own collection. He leaves and shortly returns with a beautiful blade. Lines of frost run up the steel. He gives it one final kiss and hands it to you. Wield it well, and remember, as we will, the favor you have done for the peace of the abyss. Frozen blade, nice. I feel like we should... I know that does more damage, but I feel like we need to hang on to... At least hang on to the Demon Slayer. But this does... Man, I kind of wish I didn't sell the Flaming Sword then, because... I will still... I mean, we can't drop it or sell it anyway, but... If there is like a demon we're facing, I definitely want to use it. Still. Yeah, let's do way more damage with that sword. We still have that quest available, so yeah, it makes sense why we would. But yeah, for real, what does helping Annatolia entail? I mean, we might have gotten into her... that room she had for free without having to lockpick it if, Wait, before we go in there, let's check it over here. A patrol from Barga was ambushed here. The camp was struck with a hail of flung rocks, devastating the defenders. Okay, more giants, I'm assuming, so... Let's do that. And that. Barga is really determined to control the pathway to the northern tunnels. Its alternate route has also been blocked by massive gates bound with steel and magic. Each gate has a large keyhole so that you can prove your worthiness to pass. Okay, we already been through there. We already did that. Okay, the only way we have is to go through here. And I do want to get to this other side first. Basalt. Okay, I haven't gotten a quest from an alchemist for that, so I'm just going to go ahead and sell that later. Also sell these. Just clean up some inventory space. Okay, I know we can just go right up there, but I'm still curious anyway. Okay, we have a path up here. Path up there. We just have an open space right here. Alright, let's go ahead and just try going up here first. You are close to the remote lands of barely explored tunnels northwest of Avernum. There's very little history of this region, and it's all violent. As you emerge from this winding tunnel, you freeze. Someone is talking ahead. You hear the strange alien speech of the Vontai. Peering out, you see that several of their warriors are sitting around a campfire on the shore of a river. Occasionally, a patrol emerges to make sure nobody crosses it. These Vontai have come out to find you or kill you. You will have to approach to find out which. Well, it looks like killing them is the only option. Oh, BS. You know, it's honestly not a bad idea to make sure wands are spread out both with your priest and mage, because your priest doesn't have a whole lot of like offensive like priest spells, just like mainly like support stuff. Okay, so that was just another way up here. But then again, so having a few wands on hand is actually very helpful. Okay, we killed that thing instantly. Jeez. Armor elixir. I'll gladly take that. I could have been like hoarding a lot more stuff, but yeah, whatever, it is what it is. Okay, I'm assuming this is another way up. Yeah. So yeah, it didn't matter which way we came up, it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, so far so good. Dang, we got some drakes here. Ooh, one of these might not be bad to try to capture. So I don't want to, like, kill them entirely. I kind of like only capturing the things, though, that are resistant to, like, mental effects. Like the undead. I feel like that's, like, the better option. Blast these fools. Rocco Basilisk. Good lord. Oh no, I didn't want to do... I didn't mean to do that one. I meant to do this one. Yeah, I feel like the undead is a safe bet for, like, some of the Avernum, so in case enemies have the ability to charm, like, right freaking there, they won't be charmed. And they can take damage here. Yeah, get out of here with this stuff. Like, come on, try something. Oh, that is some bull. Okay, at least Azrael goes first. Yeah, get that effect off her. And you know what? Man, get out of that. Mental effect is... Mental resistance is only like 64. Interesting. So your spellcasters are going to be good at, like, resisting... Wait, how is his higher? I don't even know. Oh well, not that big a deal. Still like the best ones to resist mental effects, though. But yeah, I feel like when you're training a mage and a priest, the highest you should go is 15 since you get the stuff that's going to boost it to 19. Anyway, so you don't have to spend like all your skill points on that. Okay. Don't want to use any energy elixirs yet. Come on, I wanted to see that dialogue. What the heck? This abandoned campsite was left by some of the rare adventurers who try to settle these wild tunnels. These outposts will only get more rare as you advance. I could have built my characters a little better in hindsight, but at the same time, I feel like I did it decently enough. Okay, let's get a little bit closer here. Yeah, get out of here with that. Dang, how many spraying shrubs are there? Oh, that is some freaking gazer. Alright, don't use magic because I do know it's immune. That. Do that. Ooh, Cost Ruins. Okay. First, let's go down south, though. Honestly, yeah. Actually, let's go up to Cost Ruins instead. The obelisk boldly announces who built this complex. These ruins once belonged to the dragon Koth. Koth was a legendary recluse, renowned for his libraries and the depth of his knowledge. Then the Empire invaded and took control of these caverns. After the war was over and the enemy soldiers fled, Koth left too, perhaps for solitude, perhaps to seek revenge on the Empire. He hasn't been heard from since. The ruins of his lair remain. Since then, these caves and their treasures have probably served as a magnet for a variety of wandering beasts. Their bones, tracks, and other leavings scatter the ground. You can also hear them. The upper level has a considerable infestation of chitracks and other pests. You hear their chittering through the mists ahead. They serve as a useful barrier to protect whatever powerful entities live below. Oh boy. But I think we can do one and take them on, so I'm going to make sure I save the game right here, and I'll see you on the next part.